So you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. Today I will be sharing with you 5 strange things that happen to you when you go through a spiritual awakening that literally no one is talking about. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a transformational coach. I'm an energy healer. I'm a medium, and I help guide people on their own spiritual ascension journey. Sign number 1. Soulmates appear and disappear like fast. You start attracting soulmates. People will feel like home, people who you resonate with. Because when you are on a spiritual awakening path, you are on a path to unveiling who you truly are. You are shedding the things that no longer serve you. You are becoming your higher self, so to speak, here in this human avatar. That comes raising your vibration. Your vibration is rising, and you are shedding everything that you are not. So with that, you're gonna attract people into your life. You're gonna lose people that don't resonate with your awakened self anymore, but you are also gonna attract new people into your life, soulmates, that you resonate with on a deeper soul level. But beware, because what I experienced and a lot of my clients experienced, that they appear, they are obviously soulmates. You feel this deep connection with it. They're very magnetic. They feel like home. But they are here to teach you something. They are here to show you who you are still clinging on to that is not you, because they are here for your growth. The soulmate that's gonna stay with you to have a loving relationship with is the one that is gonna grow with you. It is not going to be the one that feels like home and then disappear, because when they disappear for a reason. That means they were only ever going to be on the path with you for this short amount of time, and then they have to go because you're leveling up. So it is not a thing to be sad about, but it's a thing to be rejoiced, because you are gonna attract a lot of soulmates into your life that is going to resonate with that part of you that you are on your journey right now. But then they're going to leave because you need to grow into that as well. Number 2. Your emotions are like a roller coaster. So one day you have like so much energy, you feel passionate about doing something, to be of service, to do what you are passionate about, what you love, and to really take good care of yourself. You're really into that, and in a meditation you go outside, only for then, like, the day after, or even the same day in the evening, it's like your level just drop immensely. Like you've gone from a happy person to like a depressed person or something. It is very strange. It can happen in a heartbeat. It can happen in a second, where you just have these ups and downs. And that is all part of the spiritual awakening process. It is all part of the journey to finding your true self. It is part of that ego death that is going on, because it is very uncomfortable to awaken spiritually. It is not something to be recommended. It's like, if you've seen the Matrix movies, most of you have. It is awakening from like a lucid dream. But as I always say, and I experienced the world before my awakening, it was more like a little nightmare, so to say, because I always felt that I didn't belong here. I always felt like that something was off, something was wrong with how the people were living. Like everyone is like so depressed, or you just feel like they are fake. They are not being sincere about who they are. And that is something I always struggled with when I was a child, because I was so sensitive. I could feel all these emotions. I could see right through people. And that was always difficult. So when I started to spiritually really awaken, really work on myself, that is when things started shifting. Number 3, some people literally can't see or hear you. As you go up on your ascension journey and you start to vibrate higher and higher because you are shedding those negative, those loaded parts of you that don't belong anymore, and more consciousness, more higher self comes into your body and you vibrate on a higher level. It seems like literally people are just not seeing you. I have personally noticed this in my own life, where I was sitting with my mother or a friend at a cafe and I wanted to order something, or I ordered food and a drink, or they forgot my order, or they just mixed it up, or just like one part of the order is like they zoomed out or something, like I was there but they couldn't hear me. And then afterwards I said like, okay, but I ordered this, and then they went, oh, I'm sorry, and this, if that. They don't mean to do this, these people. These are people that are, you can actually an example is an energy station, like the old energy station where you had to turn the button to get to the right frequency. It is like that with what is now going on with the ascension process with those people. So when you are ascending, you are tuning into a higher frequency, but this is a frequency where these other people cannot or will not yet tune into, because they are not ready to ascend. So this is causing also the 3-day and 5-day split that they are talking about, because some people literally are tuned into a higher frequency, like a different radio frequency, so to say. That is why they cannot hear you or they cannot see you. It seems like that, and it is literally that. Also, an example is a fan. When it spins like really fast, you can't see the blades separately. So how can we fix this? How can we go into a cafe, into a bar, and not be like, hey, hello, see me? You literally have to put the intention that, okay, so whatever my frequency now is, they are gonna see me. You have to get in there with your mindset like, okay, they're just gonna see me, what it is they're gonna hear, and they're gonna see me, because intention is everything. Number 4, you become more sensitive, more psychic, more in tune with your own intuition every single day. So what does this mean? It means you probably were intuitive before, maybe you were not. But the fact that every day when you wake up, you discover something new. You walk into a room, you feel the energy, or you meet people and you feel like these people have that going on, or those people have that going on, or with people who have like bad intentions, you just intuitively know and feel that something is off. Or your friends, you have known them for years and suddenly you feel like that they're lying to you or they're hiding something. You just feel it. You feel it in your gut, in your intuition. This is part of the spiritual awakening process, that you begin to feel like all the layers of existence, all these energetic layers that also surround a person, that you begin to feel in tune with, that you begin to feel what is right and what is not. It is like a subtle thing sometimes, but you clearly feel when something is off. They cannot lie to you anymore, the people. You just feel it. You feel it in your being. Change sign number 5. You become allergic. You get like strange allergic symptoms to certain food, certain people, sort of situations that you didn't have before. So when there comes more light into your body, when you are spiritually awakening and your consciously is constantly increasing, then more light comes into your body. And it's like it put like a spotlight on everything that is dense, everything that doesn't belong there, and everything that needs to be repaired. So you might have gotten away before, but like eating, I say candy, just candy like you give to children when you were young. And suddenly when you eat it, you get like all these rashes, or you get stomach upset, or sometimes you literally throw up. That is because your body, your frequency, the frequency that your higher self is embodying in your human avatar, is not resonating anymore with that old stuff that you've been eating. It could also be meat, it could be dairy, it even could be yeah, of course, it's even alcohol, of course, cigarettes. That is not good for you. But now your body is literally saying, listen, it's not going to work anymore. You are ascending. You are transcending. So your lifestyle, your diet, everything you do or eat or consume, or even the people you surround yourself with, has got to be in alignment with a new version of you that you embody. So it is not longer going to be able that you do the things you enjoyed before. Maybe before you enjoyed alcohol, you enjoyed a drink with your friends or a glass of wine in the evening, whatever it was. Usually the first thing people feel like they need to stop on a spiritual awakening are alcohol and cigarettes, because I also feel like cigarettes, they cloud your judgment. They literally put like a ton of smoke over your head. If you really are serious with evolving, the first thing people really do is quit alcohol and cigarettes into your energetic body for people to latch, because under the influence of alcohol, you even don't know what you are doing. That's why it's so important to just not do it on your spiritual awakening. Definitely when you are in the midst of it. Maybe you can have a drink or two a month when you really go through the stages of spiritual awakening and you really are in a more stable state, because literally in the beginning it's like the roller coaster up and down. But after a while, you will see like, okay, this alcohol, these cigarettes, or that certain food, or these people, they just don't align with me anymore. They don't do anything for me anymore. And I have to choose what's best for me. I have to choose what's best for myself. So you're not going crazy. A spiritual awakening is messy, is deep, is transformational, is strange, but it's also magical and will bring you so much peace. I really hope you enjoyed this video today that I made to help you navigate and to understand some of the strange things that could happen on your journey. Comment down below if you experienced any of these strange things, and maybe also put in the comment section some other weird things that you might have experienced, because let's face it, we are all in this together. This is a global awakening. It's a global ascension process that we are going to process, and every help is welcome. So I thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.